Reen at the Telestrator to walk us through Winterfox's win.
Thank you, Riv. First thing I want to touch on immediately is the team compositions here, because we saw that double AD with a massive frontline comp against kind of a wishy-washy engage comp by Team Liquid with the Vladimir and the Renekton, like the Annie for the hard engage. But I'm not so certain that Team Liquid had a very, very well thought out idea of what they wanted to go for here. Maybe they were caught off guard by the double AD.
Yeah, it was a little strange because the double AD were locked in 4 and 5 slot immediately. And it was one of these things where it's a double AD comp that'll work because Nidalee jungle is a thing and it will poke you out and cover your magic damage options. So the fact that they're running a big tanky support, a big tanky top laner that's arguably the best scaling tank in the game at the moment against the worst scaling tank in the moment in the top lane with Renekton, that was kind of a big thing where I was like, Team Liquid have to win laning phase. And they don't have the tools to do it. Like Rek'Sai would have to be very present, but against a Nidalee with that early pressure that she brings, wasn't really going to work out for them. And you saw xSpecial trying to compensate for that at the early red buff where he's trying to harass, trying to keep the jungle down. So it was just this weird draft for me from Liquid's side where I thought they were a little overconfident. I thought that they were just going to crush Winterfox. And Winterfox came out with a really good comp on the 5.5 patch.
Absolutely. And then now let's take a look at how those team comps manifested. We're going to go to the bottom side river. This was kind of a team fight that showcases the safety that was provided to the 280 carries on the side of Winterfox.
Yeah, there's nothing better in the world as an 80 carry player to be like, I can just pop my shots off, I'm safe, I just jump backwards, and my tank line will take care of it for me. And the thing with Team Liquid's comp here is we heard him in the cast say there's no surprises in this comp, except for the Annie flash forward. And if that's the only surprise, you're always expecting it. So it's never a surprise. So you're going to see xSpecial flash in here for the engage, trying to lock up Ezreal and start rolling the clip out because they're doing the dragon. And the big thing here is xSpecial, that's the only real engage that they have. He flashes forward, he gets Pobelter, but he still gets his E off, and then they immediately counter engage. This right here, Avalon knocks up 4 people. That is the easiest ultimate of your entire life as a Scion player because they are right in front of you. He hits everybody into the air, and that is enough for his 80 carry Caitlyn to reclose that distance, him to continue peeling, Glebe to go after whoever comes after the backline. You're going to see Dom go for that backline. But then Avalon gets a Q, hits Piglet, hits another priority member, and this is just the peel for the double AD carries. And as the clip continues to roll out, you're going to see this. Avalon does an amazing job of peeling, and Altec really almost has nothing to say in this fight. It's all Pobelter and Helios's damage as a combination. Then they come in for the cleanup because of the clean engage. The clean disengage is more what it was.
Yep. So from there, though, I mean, a wonderfully played out composition for Winterfox. That was kind of the story of the game there. Yeah. At this point, Team Liquid too far behind. You know, if they couldn't get him with the all-in there, they're not going to get him with the all-in later when the tanks are even bigger and the 80 carries have even more power from the backside.
And they're both safe 80 carries, too.
Exactly, exactly. So enough about that game. I do want to talk about the fact that this was a huge issue for Team Liquid because this was a game they needed to win. This is going to make that race for that final playoff spot even tougher. You know, we have 3 teams that can all end up in 7th, but Team Liquid now definitely, you know, that game out. It's going to be a tough road for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on that Team 8 gravity game, but now Liquid has to think about tomorrow. They just lost to Winterfox. Dignitas is on the docket for them, I believe, right? And it's very real that if they don't draft well, they don't play to their win conditions, they're not going to walk away with the win, and they'll be in that 7th place spot. So there's a lot of pressure on them coming into this next day.
All right, we'll have to see if they can regroup after today's loss going into tomorrow. Now, we've got Team Coast and Team Solo Mid loading into, or rather onto our stage for the 4th match of the day. The action continues after this.
It's going to be Winterfox versus Team Liquid. Double teleport almost at the same time. I think that is going to be Quas's first, so he may try to lock down Avalon immediately.
Come on, Rek'Sai.
Rek'Sai.
I block Annie one time.
Annie.
Okay, Annie.
I have a Q.
I see.
Okay,
I'm going to go for them.
He's going to kill Pobelter. He's on the edge hitting. Hemo Plague is still ticking on a few of the members, and Phoenix to the back line cannot take down Pobelter. Avalon and the rest of the team have a nice position to kind of stand there and let the front line be the wall, let the back line do the damage. Winterfox picks up a win over Team Liquid.